Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Holy Roman record race. Let's just get these mercenaries over this way. Need some time to recover. We have 2 more reforms to pass, and we're at 43. Well, there's 3 more, but I'm not sure if you're familiar. You only go to revoke the privilegia. When you do this last one, then you lose all the vassals, and it's actually disadvantageous in most cases. Unless you want to be the HRE. But I don't. I don't want to do that. I want to become the puppet master. I think being the puppet master would be far more entertaining. Still waiting on Castile to come over. They might not even have military access, come to think of it. And they might just get distracted by Aragon. -2 penalty is not good. I think now that they've reinforced so heavily, we'll just back off a province. We still killed more than we lost by a little tiny bit. And you guys are all going to be gone by the 30th. We can be back by the 30th. Let's give it a day. We'll come in on the 2nd as they leave and stack wipe part of it. Or at least engage part of it, I think. I think it's fine. Engage it before they can reinforce. We'll lose for a few days and then just retreat. Whatever, we still... Well, no, that was bad. We lost way more than we killed. Whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as we keep them in combat, I'm happy. We have the money, we have the support. More troops. We're better. I know I declared Milan a co-belligerent. Bastards. They would totally accept an alliance even though we're at war. It's kind of funny. So what's it going to take then, since we can't get that electorate back? I think we might even get enough just from releasing Modena. %2 attrition due to mild winter. Alright, we'll hang out as a defender. And they don't seem to be making much progress over there. Castile is actually a surprisingly small contributor in this war. 20, well, it's half the total troops there. Half and half, but they come up here or something. I really don't think they have military access through France. Yeah, France has them rivaled, so it's not going to happen. They might get around here eventually if they get if they have naval supremacy, and they probably do with their transports. Tech trade in English Channel. Kind of dangerous with stuff going on everywhere, but alright, I'd like a second leader. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. They're breaking both sieges. I wish they would detach. Oh hey, the Emperor died, so we got 10 Imperial Authority. First time we've actually gained Imperial Authority from a death. 10 pretenders have risen up. We have a 3-3-3 heir. Our vassals or somebody will probably take care of that rebellion for us, since we are allies in a war. I don't like what you're doing here. Shouldn't have sent quite so many men that way. A royal marriage from Denmark, I say no. We lost 1 stability, but we're still at 0, so I'm just going to stay there. We'll be there quickly enough, I think. Keep that army safe. So we do have enough to pass the reform. If we were not at war, 43 princes are in favor. So we might be able to do this, actually, now that we got that extra little bit of Imperial Authority. What we could do is, we'll get a little tiny bit from releasing this province, which is actually completely wasted. So we're not going to release that country then. We're just going to grant territory to Munster. We'll basically feed almost all of Milan to Munster. Anything that's under 10 base tax. Which is most of these provinces. Cremona is only 6, so there's 3. Then Cuneo is only 5, so there's 4. That would give us... Okay, so we end the war. We proclaim Eberkaisertum, which increases imperial authority by 25%. And then when we revoke those last 4 provinces, we should get like 13 or 14 per province. So that might take us all the way up to the 50 that we need for the final revoke the privilegia. But we might need more like 80 or 100 to actually get everyone to say yes to this one. We'll see. But those 4... And then up here, you know, Lorraine did get involved. Could feed some land from Lorraine to Munster. I wish there were more people involved on our side that we could feed instead of doing it all to Munster. But, hey, Munster's being our buddy. Hey, Brandenburg, you want to join the war? Oh, you're so close. Our diplomatic skill. I mean, would a royal marriage really help? Fine, I'll try it. It's not. Doesn't do anything. If you only had just a little bit more trust, or if we had more diplomatic reputation. That's not going to happen. Okay, what about our other allies? Denmark's already in the war. Bohemia? Oh, boo, just because you're in debt. What a whiner. There should be a pop-up for when an ally that you didn't call in initially is now willing to join the war. Or maybe not a pop-up, but like a drop-down alert saying, hey, like, potential allies can be called to war. Or allies, not potential, allies may be called to war. Because sometimes they pay off their debt, or other things can change, and then all of a sudden they're willing to join when before they weren't. Alright, so we need to siege all this land down here. Most notably these 2. Oh, hey now. Hey now, hey now. Settle down. What are you doing? 5th. Okay. You're the prestige guy, national unrest guy. None of them really benefit us at this point. I guess we'll take the national tax modifier guy. Your 12 stack doesn't scare me, although I think you might be coming for Cuneo. In which case we'll want to kind of shuffle some troops around a bit. Cremona being sieged is quite useful. Makes it a little bit easier for us to defend. Looks like he actually isn't moving into Lombardy with force. It's going to break the siege from Hungary. Fortunately, we can maintain it. Salzburg has collapsed. I'm going to have to go take care of these pretenders. Well, Milan's going to have nowhere to run to. So we can group up, detach, chase Milan to Wallace, stack wipe them. And then start forming up over here to take care of this. Let's hire some more mercenaries. Like, unfortunately we're not going to make it in time to stack wipe that. Shoot. I don't really want to engage them in the mountains. So what do we need to finish this little strategy here? Lorraine is in a personal union under who? Under Provence, which is the war leader. I don't really care about Castile at all at this point. We need to... Oh, shoot. I might... With them not being considered a co-belligerent, I probably can't do all 4 provinces, can I? This would normally be 11, but instead it's 22. This one is 18. Let's just count them up. So we got 11. 18 is 29. Cremona's 20. That's 49. So 50, 63. 63% war score. And then that gets doubled. And the Casus Belli that we used, Reclamation of Barroy, that's not going to help us. So taking those 4 provinces is not going to happen. Even just 2 of them is just a huge amount. Still, we can do 3. And then we're not that far off from the final reform. We'll find a way. It's just not going to happen quite as quick. All because the game lied and made them not a co-belligerent. Wow. I'm getting really lucky this campaign. That's crazy. I gotta say, it's going well. Where's our leader? They should just make it possible to disband leaders who are in hostile territory. I mean, it is possible if you know how to do what I just did. But they should just make it easier. Or make what I just did completely impossible. I mean, one way or the other. And I really don't even care which. It's just, you know, when it's possible, I will do it. Pretty much every time. So the problem is we're not going to get very much war score with anybody until Castile gets out of the war. And I'm going to need to improve relations with a few people, I think, to get these reforms passed. Okay, so Lorraine, Milan, and Liege. Or Liège, I think it's pronounced. Not in favor of our stuff. A little bit of border friction. Okay. So if Castile left the war, that would make a big difference in the amount of actual war score that we have from occupation. Alright, they're going to come reinforce that army pretty handily. Still, we can get 100% war score, or 99 war score. With Milan pretty quick, and that's all we really care about. And since we did the Imperial ban, we might as well take something from Provence. We'll get a free claim out of it. That army's gonna break. It doesn't matter though, it's like, well, it doesn't matter, it's their capital. Shoot. Oh, hey, sweet, we didn't actually lose the siege progress. Awesome. And actually, you have siege value, so you should go and help out. Okay, we'll go work on the one that's further away from finishing, just to try to make the 2 average out. I'd like a more of an average speed than outliers. Looks like Aragon's losing to Castile. Of course, they have a 6-6 leader, so it's kind of unsurprising. Yep, that helped out. So that averaged him out a bit. Let's have you guys go up to Linz. Good supply up there. Our manpower is still abysmal, but we have the money for mercenaries, so... Our autonomy is rather high here, but again, doesn't matter. As long as we pass the reforms, then we're fine. We do not need that at all. So there's just this one siege, really. And then we can end the war, pass the reform, and start considering where we're going to get that final little bit of imperial authority that we need to revoke the privilegia. Okay, so we need a diplomat. Milan. I want you... Apparently I can only get 3 provinces out of you. Cremona. So these 3 provinces you would accept. They are 5, 6, and 5 base tax, so they should be demandable. We'll give them all to Munster. And we will negotiate directly with Milan. Take your money. We will now end the war with Provence, if at all possible. Although we do have the ticking war score. We just got it. Gave up most of our war score by doing that. So the war goal is Baroi. That's really all I want. Munster, you bad boy. Everyone hates you. Now, seriously, if you could go ahead and let me end this war, that would be wonderful. The problem with taking this is that it's going to give us overextension. So, you know what? How about we just white peace? How's that sound? You won't even accept white. I don't even care. I'll surrender to you. I will concede defeat. Seriously? Alright, now that... Okay. Austria will concede defeat. We are not actually Defender of the Faith right now, so I don't think it's a big deal. Just want to be out of the war so we can pass the reform. 47 princes in favor. Every single prince is in favor of it. Okay. Do we want to quickly spend some imperial authority on a couple countries? I think we should. Bring all these guys home. So we'll do it just 3. So we'll do 1 to Liège, since I know that they have some issues. We'll do 1 to Milan, since we were just at war with them. Actually, we already did do that. Okay. I guess, whatever, Mantua. And, Savoy. Sure. And we will proclaim Eber Kaisertum. Religious peace. Treaty of permanent religious peace has been established. The princes of the empire are free to choose their own confession, and the emperor may be of any faith. Cool. Maybe, I guess that means we can embrace another religion at some point. That's good. Revoke the privilegia. So to do this, now, we're going to start by demanding unlawful territory from you. And we got 13. Cool. We're really just 1 province shy. Or 1 death. If we die, we can have it. And we can get our final idea. That's cool. Let's start improving relations with people, things, I don't know, whatever, somebody. And we will do 2 more quick demanded unlawful territories. So cheap. It's such a cheesy strategy. I love it. I love Iron Man strategies that work out, that are cheesy, fun. We've gained the Imperial ban against the Papal State. Awesome. Sounds like I know what we're going to do to get our final little bit of Imperial authority. 1 more demanded thing. Oh shoot, did you sell it? I think you did. They sold it to the Papal State. That's what they just did. That's why we got that. Damn it. And you won't do it because you are coring it and you're not a member of the Empire. Fine. Alright, well, that sucks. Papal State, you're going down. You're going to call in Genoa, who is a member. Problem is that Liguria is a really valuable province. Corsica, on the other hand, is part of the Empire. So, if we could get some transports, siege Corsica, give it to somebody else, that might be the final province that we need. Alright, well, let's get started on it. Let's just do it right now. Munster's going to be our buddy. No one else wants to help us. Munster, I'm kind of disappointed in you. We do not need to declare Genoa as a co-belligerent because we'll be able to get that 1 province pretty easily. Yeah, okay. Let's just do it. Let's get out of the way. And we'll start building up some transports. We already have 2. I don't know that the Papal State actually has any boats, do they? Let's wait a day or 2 and just see who joins and who has a navy. So Brittany joined. I'm counting on Genoa joining. They need to join. Genoa. There we go. Yeah, so there are some ships out there. We're still well below our naval force limit, so let's build another 10 up here. And can these 10 come around safely? Maybe, but not guaranteed. Hey, why don't you want to join me? Aragon, what's wrong with you? Being in debt? What a foolish excuse. Alright, well, let's get started sieging, people, things, places. Main thing is going to be to, prevent them from coring Modena. Not that it's really a big deal. They probably haven't even started. Nope, they have. You can see the guy right there. Oh, really? You feel like that's a good idea? Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. Next video is going to be the one where we revoke the Privilegia. It will have taken us 25 years, so not nearly as fast as can be done, but it's still pretty quick. And I'm having fun anyway, so who cares? So, thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.